Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Skyro. So today I'm going to go over a couple of tips in Ironsight to help existing players or even new players out if you're just starting out to Ironsight. So I made a new account, so I'm just going to name myself Spyro. Spyro if I can. Probably not. Of course it's taken. That's great. Okay, that's taken too. Spyro? Okay, let's go. Easy. So this is the login rewards. Let's start off with this. I would recommend logging at least every day, even if you can't play, to at least get all these. Unfortunately, this is the same login rewards after the 28 days that you've done it. You're just going to get the same exact login reward screen. So the fourth tab from the top is your storage. It's where you can receive all your gold. And as you can see, I received, I don't know how much that was, 30k GP. Also the store, which is the fifth tab from the top, is where you can get your free gifts every day. So the free chip funding box is it renews every 2 days, and then this GP funding box, it renews every 20 minutes. So let's start off with the loadout. As a new character, you start off with the K2C, the MP5, and the Blazer. The thing I like about this is that you get these weapons for at least 7 days, I believe. Yeah, a whole week. And if you level these guns up to Mastery 5, which you can check from in your account tab, which is the 7th tab from the top. This is what you see in your account tab, by the way. Mission records, achievements. You want to go to achievements and weapon records. As you can see, there are masteries for these weapons. Mastery 1 is 20 kills. I believe the second mastery is 100 kills. After that, it's Mastery 3, and I think it's 200 or 300 kills. And then Mastery 4 is 500, and then Mastery 5 is 1,000. Once you receive a Mastery 5 and you complete it, you can get the option to buy gold for that weapon. So in this case, I got Mastery 5 for my Blazer on my other alt, and yeah, I went ahead and I bought the gold instantly. Another thing, you do not have to buy the default gun with no skin first in order to get these skins. You can just immediately buy this skin if you would like. So I did that wrong. I accidentally bought this first, and then I was like, oh, I want this skin, and then I wasted pretty much 40,000 GP. Or 20,000 GP if I wanted the one with the skin. But for the blue skins that you see here that are locked, I would recommend, if you want the blue skin for the gun, for your favorite gun, I would recommend buying the starter pack, which is here, the starter kit. 80% off. It's $5, and you get the B level primary box, 40,000 GP, 50 chips, and these 4 emotes. So I would recommend it. It's highly worth it. You have $5 laying around. So with this 40,000 GP, you can buy 2 guns with no skins or 1 gun with a skin. 50 chips. I would recommend you save your chips until you get 270, because you can get a character model if you would like. 270. I like the Sarah Browning one. That's 270 chips. But yeah, I would recommend saving your chips and not opening crates with your chips. Or you can either buy cosmetics for your character, which is it's either tops. They are 100 chips each. You can also buy tops that are GP, which is 8,000. And then let's go back to the store for the starter kit. So in the starter kit, you get this B level primary box. I would recommend picking a blue skin from this, because as you saw, the blue skins were locked and you couldn't buy them. And then let me just go quickly throughout the loadout. So the loadout, you have 3 spots. Usually it's the first 2 boxes, the left and the middle, are for attachments for the gun. For snipers, I would recommend using straight pull, which you'll unlock at level 14, and the Viper scope. I like using the Viper scope. You can try it out. It's a 5x zoom scope. And then for the bullets, so the bullets, I would recommend using armor for snipers and soft point for guns other than snipers. Always keep these bullets on and you do need to renew them. You can buy them daily or after 7 days. I would recommend buying the daily ones because it's just literally the same price. And unless you're playing Ironsight for the full week, then I would recommend buying them 1 day. Good pistols are the TAC Ops, the Python, Desert Eagle, and the PX4 Storm. The Jackhammer and the Spas are shotguns, but if you want to use a shotgun, use the Jackhammer. The Spas 12 literally peppers kids, and it's the worst gun I've ever used. And the card, I'm not a big fan of. Knife, you don't have to worry about lethals. We have all these. I would recommend using frag grenade, sticky grenade. Explosive knife is also OP as well. If you're playing search and destroy, you can play the incendiary bomb. But yeah, and then tactical, you can use whatever you would like. Finally, for the skills, let's go over skills. For snipers, I use quick aim. Quick reload, I would use in TDMs, but that's it. TDM. Balance is for ARs and SMGs. If you want to have a more balanced recoil, I would recommend using balance. It also works for snipers as well. This is what I use when I'm trying to go for headshots with snipers. I usually use a semi-auto if I'm going for that. But also, let's go on the quick switch. I don't really use quick switch, so I would not recommend this. But if you like it, then go ahead and use it. But nimble, I would use for TDM or search. Definitely search, because the bomb defuse is 30% faster, and the planting as well. For the second slot, the perks, I would recommend double time and marathon. Marathon, I like running around the map a lot. And double time, I would recommend for snipers, so you can peek a lot faster. Feather steps and magazine pouch, I haven't really used, but if you like them, then go try them out. The last perks for snipers, I use long ears. But the other good options are quick recovery and a blast protection. A lot of people go back and forth with blast protection and quick recovery, but I like quick recovery more since you can run away from nades. Sometimes you can't, and then you're instantly dead. You're like, great. Yeah, I would recommend quick recovery overall since that's my favorite one. Now for guns, I would recommend you guys can click the AR, SMG, sniper rifle, and LMG up here to, I guess, filter these weapons. For guns that I would recommend to players, I would say the K2C, the AUG, the SA58, and the SCAR H are good weapons for starters, and are also strong guns as well. But I would also recommend the FAMAS. The M4 is also a good weapon. I'm not a big fan of it though. And then the AK-47. Oh, also the TAR-21 is a good one as well. Then for SMGs, I would recommend the AR-57. This is kind of broken right now since the hip fire is kind of, kind of OP. It's kind of straight. You can literally hip fire someone from a far range and still kill them with the hip fire. MP7 is also a good weapon, and then the LWRC. I have tried all these other guns out. The PP2000 I like trolling with if I just want to have fun, But AR-57, MP7, and LWRC for SMGs. Snipers, I would recommend the Blazer and the DSR. These guns, the SVD, like I said, CFX and PSG-1, these are semi-autos. I would recommend them if you're going for headshots, or unless you want the Mastery 5 and the gold. For LMGs, I like the MG3. I don't like the Ultimax or the MK46. PKP, I think, is not bad as well. So yeah, that is the starter tips. This is kind of like the basic, loadout and items and what you guys should do, or what I recommend you guys doing. Also ranked, I would recommend you play ranked around level 20 to 30 if you're, unless you have experience from CSGO or Call of Duty or all those other games. But yeah, you can also jump into custom matches and test out the matches, see if you want to learn the maps. Go ahead and jump in a custom match instead of playing a game mode. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to comment down below. And also on Twitch, I've been streaming a lot, so if you want to ask me a question live, hit me up on Twitch. Say you came from YouTube, and yeah. See you guys later. That's peace.
So you feel in your head with distractions, trying to forget the feeling. You can't resist these attractions.